Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make eggplant parmesan. We're going to start with the 2 large eggplants, medium size, not large. I don't like them too thick because then they don't fit in the dish where we're going to bake them. Gonna take the ends off. Now we peel the eggplant, but not all the way. We leave the edges. It gives the good coloring, and when you eat, you don't have to. If you leave the skin on when you eat, it would be really hard to break them apart. You want to eat them with the fork without having a knife, so that's how you leave them. Now we're going to slice them. Slice them about 1/2 inch. Our eggplants are cut. We're going to salt them and put them in the strainer and put the weight over so we can get rid of all the juices. We're going to layer the bottom, salt, and go so on. Now that we peeled the eggplant, cut them, put them in the strainer, salt them in between the layers. Now we're going to put a weight on to make sure that the juices from the eggplant, the bitterness that's in the eggplant, will be released and stay in a tray that's going to drain. So I'm going to use just a can. In an hour we're going to come back and do the rest of it. For our eggplant parmesan, I'm going to slice and cube mozzarella cheese and drain it. Put it in a paper towel and make sure that the water will drain down from it. Okay, now the eggplant has been draining in the tray, so I'm going to dry them with the paper towel and fry them. Get rid of the excess of fluids. So my oil is ready. I'm going to fry it. Literally 1 to 2 minutes on each side and drain them in the tray. Put in the paper towel to drain, so the excess oil will stay there. And we're going to go so on and finish up with all of them. So now we're going to assemble the eggplant parmesan. I got a rosemary infused olive oil, and I'm going to make sure that my ramekins have oil all the way around so the eggplant doesn't get stick to the sides of the dish. You can make your own oil if you like. Just heat up the oil, olive oil, and then shut it off and put the rosemary in. Infuse it, and then you can use it. Okay, I'm gonna put on the bottom of it a tablespoon of tomato sauce. This is homemade tomato sauce, just onions, garlic, and tomatoes, and olive oil. Okay. Now I'm gonna lay my eggplant. I'm gonna use some basil. Use a little bit of mozzarella. bit of Parmesan. Now we're going to put sauce again. And the next layer. It will cook down, so don't worry about filling it all the way up. Plus, when you put it in the oven, make sure you have a tray under so it doesn't spill all over. I'm going to put one more layer. Now we're going to put a little bit more tomato sauce on top. We're going to bake this at 365 till it starts bubbling, around 10 to 12 minutes, maybe 14, depends on the size, how big, but here it should be 10 to 12 minutes. Now we took it out, it took 25 minutes, and now we are ready to serve. Arrange them back the way they were. I'm going to put the sauce right on top.